So we are going to try this again. Welcome. Happy Thursday to you guys. Welcome to my channel. So if you are new to the channel, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Cosmo. We are doing a daily vibration today, y'all. We're doing a daily vibration for Thursday, February 4th, 2021. Can y'all believe this? Like, we are literally already in the second calendar month, right? So keeping in mind that Thursday is ruled by Jupiter, so happy Jupiter Day to you. It's a day of expansion. So whether or not you're expanding something positive or negative, it's just really where you're putting your energy and your attention and your focus, right? So welcome if you're new to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. My name is Kamoy. Okay, if you're tuning in via YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, or my podcast, I want to thank you guys for taking the time out to click on this daily vibration, right? So yesterday, the 3rd, I did not get to do a video because my car got hit the day before, and y'all know I pre-record the video, so I did not get to pre-record Wednesday's video on Tuesday night because my car got hit on Tuesday, right? So I pre-recorded today's video on Wednesday, so hence you have a day gap. So hopefully you guys had a beautiful Wednesday. It was Mercury Day, right? All about communication, and we know Mercury's in retrograde, so you want to be mindful. Communication could be a little wonky as you're moving throughout the energy, okay? So let's jump into this. The sun is in Aquarius, so it's all about freedom, liberation, wanting your own independence, okay? The moon is in Scorpio, so that's all about getting to the depths of things, okay? I'm a Scorpio sun, and I got a lot of Scorpio in my chart, y'all, okay? So constantly get into depths of things, transformation, okay? So the sun is saying, I want to transform. The moon is saying, I want to transform. And then the sun is saying, I want to liberate and be free. So, you know, that's a kind of a pairing there going on, right? All right, so it's February, right? Vibrating on the number 8. Today is the 4th, right? So the date is vibrating on the number 4. The year is vibrating on the number 5. And Thursday itself is vibrating on the number 9, okay? So we got soul level energy popping off today. We got physical plane level popping off today. And we got mental energy popping off today in the numbers, okay? So for the soul plane, we got the numbers 8 and 5 vibrating on the soul plane, right? So we know this has to do with your spiritual, your feeling, your thinking, your, you know, okay? The emotional aspect of energy that you can tap into, your intuitive aspect, right? So starting off the soul plane energy, you do have the number 8, which is all about beginnings today, right? So new beginnings is in the atmosphere today for everyone, right? Every day you can start anew. Every day you can start anew. It's your choice whether or not you want to keep repeating the same thing and getting the same results. If you want to do something different and something new and get a different result. So it's your choice, okay? So number 8 begins with new beginnings today, all right? Number 8 is also the infinity sign, right? Beautiful, right? Not to mention, number 8 is also vibrating on stepping into your confidence or walking in insecurity. Your choice. What are you going to be doing today? Are you going to be working in confidence, or are you going to be tapping into insecurities, limitations, right? So know that that's in the atmosphere today. Number 8 is also about self-control. So some people today could be moving within self-control, and some people could be operating with lack of self-control, right? Number 8 on the metaphysical level definitely vibrates on being able to tap into your spiritual wisdom while having the physical independence to express it, okay? So that's one of the things that the number 8 means, right? You got that circle coming from spirit back to physical, spirit back to physical, spirit back to physical, right? A constant movement of flow of energy, right? So you can't really have one without the next in this plane, right? You do need to operate with both if you're going to get the best experience, right? So tapping into the spiritual wisdom that's available to you today, as well as the physical expression and independence that's available for you today, with the number 8 vibrating on new beginnings, all right? Now, along the lines of the number 4, we are talking about the physical plane here, self-mastery, okay? So today, one of the things that you want to take into consideration as you're moving throughout your day, especially when it comes to do with self-mastery, checking your emotions, checking your feelings, and checking your thoughts is going to be key today. Keeping in mind, once again, Mercury is in retrograde. It rules communication. Communication could be a little bit wonky, right? So make sure to be meticulous in how you're moving today, as well as being organized, and not to mention that you may have to be a little practical today, all right? You may have to come down today and be a little bit practical, okay? We're talking about self-mastery on this earthly plane, so you may have to come out of spirit today and deal with some stuff on the physical realm today, okay? Now, the year is vibrating on the number 5, and we've been talking about this for a whole month already, stemming from January, right? The year is vibrating on the number 5, so change is key word for number 5. So you're going to have to learn to be adaptable as you're moving throughout the rest of the year. So adaptability is going to come into play today. Okay, so yeah, go with the flow of the energy today. Make sure you're tapping in. So which means if the energy is saying don't force something, then don't force it. If the energy is saying you need to take action, then you need to go ahead and take action. But only you, the individual, if you are doing your work and if you're paying attention to the signs and paying attention to the confirmations that's coming through, you will know exactly how you need to flow and move within this energy. So be open to be adaptable today, right? Just be open to be adaptable today. That's going to be important. All right. Now, last but not least, on the vibrations, we have the number 9. Thursday's vibrating on the number 9. Y'all know January was a whole month of number 9 energy, completion energy, right? That next step before you get to the final, completion, right? That last step you got to take, right? So number 9's energy today, keeping in mind, 9 could also be attached to Mars energy. There's a lot of Mars energy in the atmosphere going on. So you want to make sure that you're not tapping into that overactive, explosive energy from Mars, right? Allow that energy to be useful for you. Instead of being aggressive, you may want to be assertive, and sometimes it's not what you say, but how you say it. And keeping in mind, sometimes you got to say things a little aggressive or assertive, just depending on what's going on and what you need to address, right? So know that, okay? So number 9 deals with completion. You got self-love popping off within the vibration of number 9. And the opposite of self-love is not trusting yourself, right? Self-sabotage, right? Getting out of your own way is going to be key for some of you today as you're moving throughout this energy. Some people are going to have tolerance for some things today, and some people are just going to have zero tolerance for some things today, right? So we got number 9 vibrating on the level of tolerance and what you can tolerate and what you can't, right? Some people just going to have zero tolerance for bullshit today, and some people may be a little bit, I'm going to give you a pass because I know Mercury's retrograde type energy, right? So just depending on where the individual are is what extreme you can go to. This is why it's important for you to be able to man your own self, for you to be able to be honest about how you feel, for you to be able to be honest about what made you upset, what makes you who you are, for you to be honest about what your needs are, okay? For you to be honest about what your disappointments are, for you to be honest about what you really need in your life to be whole, to be complete, to be healthy, right? Now, if those things start to line up where you need others to give that to you, then you got to pull back and take a look at this, right? Because at the end of the day, you cannot leave someone else responsible, right, to carry your emotional baggage, right, or your mental baggage, right? Growth and change doesn't happen by someone changing, right? Growth and change happens for you when you decide to change, right? The world changes when everybody else decides that they're going to change for themselves, right? But you got to be that individual to make that first step to change within you. Not outside of you, change within you, and then your outer world changes, right? So find out today who's the common denominator in situations as you're moving throughout this energy, right? Who is the common denominator in the situations that you're facing today? Is that common denominator you? All right. And if the common denominator is you, is there some type of change that you need to make, right, for yourself? Is there some type of change that you may need to make in attitude, maybe in location, maybe in self-fulfilling prophecies, maybe in the company that you keep, right? Who is the common denominator in the situations today? You want to look at that. Find the common denominator. When you find the common denominator, you can clearly see what needs to be changed and what may need to be eliminated, what may need to be added, okay? What may need to be used in moderation, okay? So think about that today as you're moving throughout the energy, right? I had a wonderful experience, I want to say, when my car got hit, right? I had an opportunity to operate in my old patterns and, get indignant and get nasty, and I didn't. I handled it very maturely. I did what I felt needed to be done in that situation, especially when you're dealing with someone that you can't really communicate well with. So keeping in mind who's the common denominator in the situations, and are you doing something differently today, right, to get a different result based on yesterday or a year ago when you kept on doing the same thing to get a different result, right? If you want change in your life, you have to be the change that you seek, okay? If you want love in your life, you have to be the love that you seek, okay? If you want understanding in your life, you have to be the understanding in which you seek. Everything that you need is within you, okay? I'm not gonna pull no cards today. Y'all need to think about that, okay? So the wisdom for all zodiac signs today is who is the common denominator and what is the change that's needed? Okay, so you need to make a change. You find out first who's the common denominator in the situation, or what is the common denominator in the situation. Okay, because sometimes the common denominator is that you're standing in your own way. You need to get out your way. Sometimes the common denominator is you need to be more consistent in what you're doing, right? So find out, right, who is the common denominator and what in your life that you're trying to do over and over the same way and not getting the different results, right? So think about that today, y'all. All right. So I hope this was helpful. I'm gonna see you guys back here tomorrow. We're gonna break it down some more, and we're probably gonna post some cards tomorrow. Okay. I don't know, y'all. I gotta be honest. I'm going through this phase where I definitely want to share all of this information. I just don't feel like a lot of this information that I'm going to be sharing this year is going to be coming through the tarot deck. Okay. I want to be honest with you. I am still going to do the tarot. My Patreon family still going to get all their readings. And I just feel like, as I'm growing and expanding, the tarot will not be the only way that I'm bringing you guys your messages. Okay. All right. With that being said, I love and appreciate each and every one of you. Do something kind for yourself. Love yourself. Right. I want to say enjoy your own company. A lot of people don't enjoy their own company. Do something kind for yourself. Love yourself. Honor yourself. And I'm going to see you guys in tomorrow's Daily Vibration. Have a wonderful day, guys. Bye.